Hello and thank you for joining this NEC customer webinar. My name is Nigel Powell, I'm an NEC channel manager, and over the next 10 minutes I'm going to be taking you through the remote working options on the SV9100, keeping your business running no matter what the emergency. NEC, a global leader in communications, has been deploying remote worker solutions for over 20 years now, and as such is in a great position to support your business at this difficult time. The world has been shocked and horrified by the rapid spread and impact of COVID-19. In an effort to protect their staff, businesses are increasingly exploring their options to deploy remote working. The SV9100 has a range of home working options. What we're going to do on this webinar is walk you through those options and allow you to cherry pick the best ones to suit your requirements. As the nature of work changes, this should be viewed as an opportunity to modify the way that your employees work and make them more effective and more productive in their communications with your customers. The first NEC home working option, and probably the most straightforward, is to deploy a desk phone at the home worker's office location. Using NEC IP telephony, your NEC business partner will program an IP telephone to your requirements and mail it out to your home user. Your home user simply takes that phone, plugs it into their broadband router, and the phone will come to life, reflecting the phone that they use in the office. This will include the use of voicemail, the ability to make and receive calls as they would expect in the office. They would also have access to features like speed dialing, night service, and much more besides. Because your user will recognise the handset and the functionality, there will be little or no training required, very little business disruption other than a change of location. Your NEC business partner will help you with any implications around software or licensing and help you with any challenges in terms of infrastructure. Of course, desk phones may not suit every user. Wiring considerations or the permanence of a hard phone just may not be suitable for some home workers and their home working environment. In these situations, a soft phone may be deployed. Take a laptop, add Wi-Fi and a quality headset, and we can introduce your users to the world of NEC desktop voice. NEC has two solutions to offer. The first, the SP310, can be seen on the slide in front of you. As you can see on the right there, it apes the user's desk phone. Same buttons, same features, same order of access. The only difference is now that the user is using a headset and not a telephone handset. This makes this solution very easy to deploy and very easy to use. The second option is what we call NEC. This is a Chrome browser-based solution leveraging NEC's unified communications expertise. Essentially, through a window, a user can see all of their users in a work group, can see all of their contacts, and can make and receive calls in a normal fashion, but again using a headset rather than a handset. NEC will allow your users to have access to extra functionality. The first of these, instant messaging, means rather than having to make a phone call to a colleague, we can actually just drop them a quick instant message as you would do with some social media platforms as an example. In addition to this, users can signal their presence using the NEC application. This is done by just setting simple flags in a meeting, at lunch, back shortly, and it just allows other users in the group to know what you're up to. Maybe you don't want to be disturbed while you're completing a piece of work, something like that. For users wanting to avoid the complexity of a desk phone or a soft phone, NEC can provide a number of mobility solutions. Perhaps the simplest of these is mobile extension. With this, we can arrange calls to your direct dial number to be routed out of the system and to be delivered to your mobile phone. Likewise, outbound calls can be routed back through the system and out to the network, presenting the call parties with your direct dial number as a calling line ID. Mobile extension then is a simple feature for those users who want mobility and the ability to make and receive calls with the appearance that they're in the office. To get this set up on the system, it's just a simple matter of your NEC business partner applying some licenses and doing the appropriate configuration. Another mobile solution, and perhaps a little more elegant, is the NEC ST500 mobile client. This downloadable client is available on Android and Apple phones, and once you've downloaded the app and had your extension configured by your NEC business partner, you'll be able to make and receive calls through the application. As with the mobile client, we can arrange to present your business number of choice when you're making external calls. Perhaps more interestingly though, with ST500 there are extra features which are aligned with our NEC product. With the appropriate licensing, you'll be able to send instant messages and signal your presence to other ST500 users and other users using the NEC desktop application. Another great mobility feature from NEC is what we call unified messaging. This is where we tie the voicemail on the telephone system to your email. The way that it works is when a message is left on your SV9100, it automatically notifies you by sending you an email. Embedded in that email is a media file which you can play on your mobile or desktop device. This is a very simple and very effective way to stay on top of your messaging. It removes the need for complicated codes and the need to keep checking your voicemail manually. Again, this is a licensed option that will require some help from your NEC business partner to apply the necessary licenses and configuration. The COVID-19 pandemic has had a massive impact on our lifestyle. It has and will shape the way that we work going forwards. Home workers miss the interaction of colleagues. Phone, IM and presence are all useful, but they don't guarantee the high degree of team working necessary to drive the projects and the business. The interaction with customers becomes limited if you're just relying on the medium of the telephone. NEC web conferencing removes these boundaries by allowing users to speak with each other, to see each other, and to share documents using a simple and cost-effective medium. Normally when we start talking about video conferencing, we start talking about expensive hardware and software. Not so with the NEC SV9100, because some of these conferencing capabilities are actually included as standard within the system. Using your laptop media, you can join a multi-party conference by simply clicking on a link and opening a Chrome browser. This conference can include both internal and external parties by deploying free of charge server technology. Your NEC partner can help here. The solution allows for 4 simultaneous conferences system-wide with up to 8 participants per conference call. Desk sharing is a simple mouse click away, allowing users to share documents and presentations to bring a high degree of collaboration at a very low price point. Whilst web conferencing and collaboration are powerful tools, there will be parts of the business that would prefer a simple audio conferencing capability. The SV9100 has significant audio conference capabilities built in as standard. External dial-in access to the audio conferencing can be arranged by adding a simple low-cost license. The solution removes the need for expensive network-based conferencing solutions. Why pay more when you can use a powerful conferencing solution that is built in as standard into your communications platform? Again, I would recommend you reach out to your NEC business partner to discuss your conferencing needs. So having migrated our staff to remote working and given them new tools to do their jobs, how do we measure performance? How do we drive productivity when our employees are so remote? NEC has a software tool that runs on the telephone system called In Reports. This tracks company-wide communications 24/7. It can provide a snapshot of what is going on the system using a simple browser-based wallboard. Alternatively, if you want to run a report on what happened yesterday, last week, last month, it's just a matter of selecting a templated report. The system allows you to measure efficiency by department right down to individual level. It allows you to control your customer service levels, reducing call abandonment rates, and ensuring that you are matching staffing levels to the busiest time of day. Again, to access In Reports and other adjuncts, please reach out to your NEC business partner. So over the last 10 minutes, we've reviewed the home working options that we have for your employees. We've also summarised the opportunities to change your communications in this new working environment in which we find ourselves. What we've shown you is that working from home is not a burden. It can improve employee performance and productivity provided they're given the right tools to do the job. So things to consider: matching solutions to the employee's role, giving them some new tools like web conferencing as an example, ensuring that they've got quality headsets to make sure that the quality of communication is up to the appropriate standard. What we've shown you with NEC technology is by selecting tech tools that are familiar to the users, there is little or no need for retraining. So clearly this is a short 10-minute call and you'll want to find out more. The first source of information is the NEC Enterprise website, where we've set up a special remote working section. You can find it at the link here. Another source of useful information will be your NEC channel partner, who will have years of experience deploying these solutions with their existing customers. So in closing the call, I hope NEC have provided you some new ideas about how to embrace the new working reality. My name's Nigel Powell. Thank you for your time.